Sometimes I reflect back on who I was before I started this whole healing journey and really dive deep into why I felt the way that I felt. And how I felt was, I felt like every day the sky was falling. I felt broken because I had gave away all this love to everyone, and I had none of it left for myself. I gave it to men and to work and to things that just took and took and took from me, and I didn't see the signs, and I just gave all of that love away without anything in return. And every time it happened, every time that cycle repeated, I broke more and more and more. And then I finally thought that I had found true love and things were going to work out and my family was going to be complete. And then turns out I was victim yet again to love bombing. And that just broke me. I mean, it broke me. I'm talking about everything. My house went to oh my gosh, my house looked crazy because I literally was so broken. I couldn't even move. I was sick. I couldn't even brush my teeth. I was so deep in this web of depression because I just felt like I just laid down and died. Honestly, that's exactly how I felt. I felt like I just laid down for dead because I gave up. And I think about that and that mindset I was in, and I had no idea the lies that I thought, the lies that I was telling myself. I was telling everyone that they were the problem, that these men kept doing it to me, and that I was just giving them love, and that's all I did. You know, in these relationships, I didn't cheat. I didn't do it. All I did was give love and pour into them and want the best for them. And I couldn't understand at the time, like, why these people did the things that I did. But the lie I was telling myself was that I was a victim to this, that I was a victim to the reality I was living in. And that's not the case at all. I didn't know it at the time, but the reason those patterns and cycles were repeating themselves was because I never learned from it. So instead of laying down for dead, and to be honest with you, when I filmed my first TikTok video, I honestly, it was either heal or give up. And by give up, I think we know what I mean by that. And I threw a Hail Mary and started filming what my real life looked like in encouragement to wake me up and heal. So I started trying to understand why this stuff was happening to me. And I realized that it was happening because I didn't have the boundaries. I didn't have discernment. I mean, like, that blind, joyful love that I poured into everyone, not everyone can receive that because they'll just take and take and take. And I just thought that, you know, the love was the answer. And I was doing my part, and it didn't make sense to me why they weren't doing theirs, you know? And what I needed to see, I think about her. And what I needed to see at that point in my life was everything was just happening because of the choices I had made. And I needed to learn from those lessons to move on. Otherwise, it just a cycle. And yeah, things did get better and better each and every single time. I did learn little pieces here and there. So, like, my first relationship was very abusive, and then it went to verbal abuse, and then it went to mental abuse. So I just kept repeating cycles in different fonts. And finally, I'm like, okay, what am I doing here? Because obviously I am the common denominator. But the reason I got better and better is because we learn. We learn from our mistakes. And you may have only learned one tiny little thing, but you learned it. And you carry that with you, and you keep building onto it, and building and building and building. And then soon you change the whole trajectory of your life. And at the time I was going through all of this, I couldn't see that. I was too deep into it. Honestly, if you are there and you feel like the same patterns are repeating themselves and you find yourself being victim to reality, I'm here to tell you that I've walked your path, I've wore your shoes, and you are not the victim of your reality at all. You can change it. And now that I am on the absolute other side of that, I'm here to hold your hand and walk you through it. And you're going to get through it. And the other side is beautiful. I'm telling you, the other side is beautiful. But you have to know that every decision you make changes the trajectory of your life. You can either learn from something or break because of it. And we're choosing learning. We're choosing growth. You're going to show up for yourself the way that you deserve to be showed up for. You're going to pour all that love into you the way you poured it into everyone else. I see you. I know that you're full of love. I know you didn't deserve all the things that you've been through, but you went through them for a reason. And your reason is to come out the other side, and let's start healing the others. Because, yes, babe? You look crazy. Come here. You look adorable.
Trying to put my knife together, but it's not.
Well, you look cute.
It's not looking.
Okay.
I need help.
I don't know where the buttons are, but I'll come help you. Alright, so I'm going to return back to my beautiful life, but tomorrow we'll learn more. We'll dive deeper, because I want you to experience the kind of peace I feel right now. Attract the kind of life you deserve, because you deserve this beautiful life. And we're going to find it together. I promise you, just stick with me. Stick with me, and you'll be accidentally magic too. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.